What happens when an open mind encounters a dynamic, new line of pianos? If you said a career-changing experience, you're correct. Listen as sales manager Ben Klinger recounts his embrace of the new line of artistic Yamaha pianos.
These pianos that we're about to talk about today and to listen to have never been formally unveiled in this market. So this is really an introduction of a very special new instrument. It's not really a secret that formerly I was not a fan of Yamaha pianos. I didn't embrace them as a really viable artistic instrument. It occurred to me, well, maybe I should check this out. I called John Slavic and I said, John, can I come play these pianos? And he was extremely gracious. He goes, sure. So I got together, and the first thing I did is I sat down at a C6X. And I thought, here goes. Here's my expose, I'm going to be right. And I played in the treble register expecting a heavy attack and a quick decay and no color, and what I got was this soaring sustain, unlike anything I'd heard on my own floor. And I said, I need to let other people know. If I've been doing this for 20 years and I was a teacher and I didn't know this, surely there are others that need to have this information as well.
19 years in research and development, Yamaha, the world's largest producer of musical instruments, took extreme care in creating the CFX line of pianos. Sound, power, beauty, and craftsmanship.
And there's two aspects which were kind of key for us, and it was beauty and power. And beauty on the one hand in the really singing tone, very rich colors for the full expression, artistic expression. And on the other hand, of course, especially in the United States, if you see the huge concert halls that we know sometimes we don't only want the pianissimo, but also need a really powerful sound and a lot of resonance. So having a wide spectrum and at the same time all the tonal possibilities of different expressions. And frankly speaking, it is very challenging in piano making because depending on the construction of each component, sound bar, bridge, strings, and at the same time on the exact materials used, you will have a tendency in general to go more in one direction or the other one. For example, if I make everything of maple, I get a lot of power, but I have a real risk of lacking tonal colors. And Yamaha, with a very elaborate engineering team, managed, in my opinion, but please try the pianos afterwards yourself, really to unify finally both aspects in one instrument, having a lot of beauty, tonal expression, but also a lot of power.
From performing artists to institutions to venues and music educators, the Yamaha piano has become the instrument of choice.
Internationally recognized venues and institutions all over the world are purchasing the CFX. This elite list includes the likes of the Berlin Philharmonic, the Royal Festival Hall in London, Sydney Opera House, Moscow Conservatory, and the Juilliard School of Music. Yamaha's slogan is creating Kando together. Kando, K-A-N-D-O, is the Japanese word for the inspiration of the heart and spirit. This embodies our entire philosophy as to what we do. The operative word here is creating together. With that in mind, I would like to thank all of you. We wouldn't be where we are today without you. From day one, Yamaha realized that there is a necessary and symbiotic relationship with society. Music educators, teachers, and artists such as yourselves help us grow as a company. As you've heard from Simon's presentation, the research and development of the CFX is an example of how musicians inspired us to make a better instrument. It is also a response to the music world's new demands for a superior high-performance instrument.